Our bodies interact with products every day. These products are designed to complement the way our bodies move and function. Our computer keyboards are designed to comfortably fit our hands. Cars are designed to have all the controls within comfortable reach of the driver. Biomechanical engineers study the human body and other biological systems and apply engineering principles to them to design products with better efficiency and comfort.
My name is Daly, and I'm a biomechanical engineer at Life Fitness. As a biomechanical engineer, I get to study the person's interaction with the fitness equipment. So I study the way people move, and I study the muscles that are being used and the energy that they're using to perform an exercise. Life Fitness is the global designer and manufacturer of exercise equipment for both commercial and consumer use. What I do at Life Fitness as a biomechanical engineer is I study the machine's effect on the person as well as the person's effect on the machine. So the machine is going to cause a person to go through some motion, some exercise motion. And then at the same time, the person is also going to be interacting with the machine. So they'll be holding some handles or stepping on some pedals. And as engineers, we need to understand those interface points so that we can design a machine that best fits to a human body. For instance, when we're designing a treadmill, we have to be able to fit the smallest person to the tallest person that might be using it. They all have to be able to reach the console, press the buttons, use the accessory trays, and work the equipment and feel comfortable using it. I always enjoyed math and science when I was in school, and my math and science teachers always encouraged me. I remember when I was applying to colleges at first, I had a math teacher who said, "Oh, you should consider going into engineering." Most of my life I actually wanted to be a doctor, go to medical school. And so when I enrolled in engineering, I actually thought I would go pre-med and have this engineering base and then go on to medical school. Medicine, while it's a great field, it just wasn't the field for me. It requires a lot of memorizing, and I wasn't that good at memorizing things. My mind was more analytical, so I was better at figuring out how to work through a problem rather than just knowing the answers off the top of my head. You see a lot of video games now that have people or figures in them that look very realistic in how they move. And that's because they've done a lot of these studies where they use systems just like this. One of the coolest things about my job is being able to use different types of analysis equipment. For instance, one piece that we use is called a kinematics analysis system. And in 3 dimensions, we can put little reflective markers on the major joints or the machine points that we want to study. And then we can place cameras all around the person while they're exercising, and then we can actually trace the motion of the people while they're exercising. So once we have that pulled into the computer, it creates a 3-dimensional stick figure of the person using the motion. And then we can study things like joint range of motion, how far did your arm move or your leg. We can look at your body position as you're exercising, and we can get a really good understanding of the motion of a person as they're using the equipment or exercising. This is our metabolic expenditure system, and what we use this for is to understand how much oxygen you're using while you're exercising. I learn something every day. I'm always learning more and more about the human body and how it moves. It's a fascinating machine in itself, and I get to learn about improving my overall health in the process. I've learned a lot just in working here about becoming more fit myself and understanding how my body works.